Great digging.
The Fishin' Show with JT Kenney is brought to you by Florida Space Coast. Plan your next adventure at visitspacecoast.com. Ardent Reels, Halo Fishing Rods, Freedom Lures, B&W Trailer Hitches, Nichols Lures, Scum Frog, Snag Proof, Bob Steele Chevrolet, Net Bait. Greenway Plants reminds you to thank the farmer. Set the Hook Baits.
Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, we are here at Lake Kenansville. We're just west of Palm Bay. This lake has got a lot of lore about it. There's a lot of big fish in it. And guess what? We have a guest today that's going to be with us. I may have actually lost him, but I know we do have a guest with us. So we're going to put the boat in right here at Kenansville. Shocking that we're filming a show today and a big cold front's just come through. Luckily, when you get a cold front in Palm Bay, it's not like 12 degrees, it's like 51 or 52. Sweatshirt, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna go out here. We're gonna see how we're gonna catch some bass today. We know we're gonna catch some bass. We gotta figure it out. We're gonna have to catch them punching. We're gonna catch them winding, nickel swim jig, nickel spinner bait. Who knows what we're gonna do, but we're going right now. Let's do this. All right, guys, here we are. We're at Kenansville Lake. We're just west of Palm Bay. We got Fletcher Schryock in the boat, MLF Pro.
What's up, guys?
Ex Supercross racer. And I don't know if you guys know it, but I'm a big Supercross fan. So that's double cool to me. Not only MLF Pro, but Supercross racer. So we're here. You've actually fished Kenansville before, right?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, so
spent a lot of time here.
Exactly. This lake, like there's it's like it's right there, and I want to go. I want to go, but we got to do this little intro first, so that's where we are. But all the bass are over there. Anyway, you guys know I get sidetracked. We're gonna go out today. He's been here before. I've been here a bunch. There's giants in here. The weather's not good, but I feel like we're at least gonna catch one or two.
Figure something out.
Yeah,
at least one big one.
Right.
This place is always good for at least one.
It is. Between the two of us, I think we can get it done. So, hey guys, come along. Let's see how we do. All right, we just got out here on Kenansville, and if you look around, you can see it's a little overcast. We had a front come through last night. It's a little chilly. It's probably gonna be really cold tomorrow, but today is not gonna be that bad. And it just, to me, feels like I should be winding something. So I'm gonna pull out 1/2 ounce Nichols pulsator spinnerbait and see if I can't get the bass's pulse to get pulsating to bite my presentation.
It is a windy day, I'm feeling like.
Yes, it feels very windy. First one of the day.
Chatterbait.
Fletcher with first blood. Hopefully they get a little bigger, but hey, you gotta start
We'll
somewhere.
take it.
I like it.
Yeah, when I get a bite on the bladed jig, man, a lot of times I just continue to reel until the line tightens up a lot. You know, I throw it on a cranking rod. This is a 710. It just allows that hook to load up and the fish to get the bait. If you throw it on too stiff of a rod, a lot of times you'll never let them get the bait to get a hook in them. So just reeling into them and then, you know, pulling once you feel the line get tight is a big deal with the bladed jig.
Uh-oh, didn't take long for number 2.
Gonna be a good day.
Oh yeah. Still not a very big one, but the old pulsator from Nichols strikes again. I don't know, dude. See how that thing's hooked right in the top of the mouth like that? That's usually when they're biting.
I think they are.
It's usually when they're biting. He feels warm compared to what it is out here. He's still warm. Thank goodness.
They won't be tomorrow.
No, they probably won't be tomorrow, but today they're still warm. Nothing. Shiners went flying out of the water and I threw over there. Nothing. That's ridiculous. Decent one. getting a little start, the old spinner plug. I love that thing. Yeah, you can see all around us. You can see there's some lily pads and a bass fish. We were rudely interrupted, Mikey. Rudely interrupted. He said, I see that pulsator, boy. Look how pretty the colors.
Coming for it.
Look how pretty the colors are on that guy. Look how mad he is. He's got red eyes. It's like the devil. Are you the devil? I don't know if I should be on there. No, but you can see all these pads and everything with these couple fish that we've caught already. They're not actually coming off that stuff. What they're coming off of, this is all hydrilla under the water. You can't see it, but you can kind of see it on the graph if you look right here. It's all hydrilla underneath this stuff. So that's really what these fish are coming out of. I'm sure with these overcast conditions, they're just out roaming around in this hydrilla. And well, apparently when a Nichols pulsator comes by, they want to munch it. Big.
Yeah.
We're going in hot. This is how we do things. This is how you do things downtown Florida style.
Oh, I see bait. Oh yeah, I see lips.
I see. Oh.
Boom. First mat we come to.
That's my big bass dance. Cause you know how
I love it.
Hey, cause you know how
That's
they
where
caught
it's
him.
coming out here.
Here's how I caught him. Punching.
Yes. See, this is our first good bite of the day. You know, we come through this area with some scattered hydrilla, caught a few fish earlier, come back the first mat basically in that area we come to, you know, pitched a big weight in there, and good quality fish. Not exactly what lives in here. The one's a lot bigger than this one, but it's a good start to the day. It's a fun way to catch them. So I'm going to show you guys how to tie a Snell knot. This is a Schryock TK135. This is the hook I use most of the time, you know, when I'm flipping even 1/4 ounce weights, you know, all the way up. This is a 1.5 ounces here, but I hold the hook upright, I go through the top of the eye. Make sure you tie it this way and not go through the bottom, because your hook's going to kick the wrong way. So I simply wrap it. It's very simple. I wrap it around in between the keeper and the eye 4 to 5 times. A lot of times I just do 4 because it's quicker. And in the loop that I made that I wrapped the line over, I simply pull my tag in through that loop, pull it down, and that's it. Very simple, very effective. Whenever the fish grab that weight, it allows that hook to twist and turn, and it just, you know, just get a little bit more, you know, meat in that fish's face in order to get him out of the thick stuff. So I think that knot really helps improve the hookups. You know, there's a lot of theories that, you know, the hook is actually going to, the fish is going to hit the round bend of the hook, but in my theory is whenever a fish really grabs onto that bait, I want that hook twisting and turning to get more meat than just skin. So that Snell knot's a big deal.
Little guy. Ah!
We can't be having that.
My first flipping bite, he falled oft. Oft. O-F-T. Falled oft.
Yeah, I think it's a little one. What do we got behind door now? Oh, there he is. Just a baby. But you don't know what's in there.
That's right. How cool is that? Like, you literally got to get in there and just be like, hey. Good thing it wasn't an alligator.
That's right. Well, I always check. I always check for teeth.
How interesting would that be if it was an alligator? Like, can you imagine reaching down in there and being like, Palm Bay lizard, as we call them?
Or a mudfish.
Oh, God.
Biggin, great biggin. Might need some help, Fletch.
Yep.
Great biggin. Come on up here, son. Come on up here, son. Look at that guy.
Awesome.
Let me tell you this. Where else can you go? And I mean, massive cold front. Like, massive cold front comes through. It's only like 11, not even 11 o'clock. And look at this.
That's a good
Let me
one.
get that trocar out of there. I mean, he is stabbed. Yeah. Dude, we've caught 2 great big ones already. And we're just getting started, guys. I mean, look at him.
They haven't even started biting
He's
yet.
got a stocking cap on. I mean, that's how cold it is. And the fishing down here around the Palm Bay lakes is so good, you're still catching them like that. She is full of eggs, has a little belly like me. Let's get her right back in the water so she can go make babies. It's chilly, honey, so go right back underneath your mat. Just like that. She just slid right back underneath there and gonna spend the rest of this cold front nestled up in her little blankie right there. Let's go find another one.
I think she's gone. Hope she's not. I'll dive. I'll dive up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one in there. Oh, hey!
Dude, if it would have come off, I'd have said it was a 4-pounder.
That is not.
I thought it was a better one than that.
That is not a 4-pounder.
Dude, that's still fun though.
Oh yeah.
You can't tell me that's
Oh, I
fun.
loved it, dude. When that thing falls down through there and that line goes doink, I'm just like,
And you just don't know.
oh, I fucking love it. That trocar, I mean, stabbed him.
Is that the 135?
This is the one and I know it's probably not the one you like to use, but that big nasty,
Yeah.
dude. I love that thing, and I'll tell you why. Let me get this.
I like the 135, but I have not used that one yet.
So, in my opinion on this, so hold on here. Let me get another dagger out of my pocket. Yes, I keep daggers in my pocket. Whoosh. No, so what I think on this hook, and this, I just use this one just for punching mats. But so here's my idea. And let me stick this dagger on here from NetBait, and then I can show you real easily why I like this hook. Well, for one reason, because I stab them. Like, it works, and
absolutely.
that's pretty special.
I use the TK 135, which is the heavier gauge standard flip hook.
Yep.
I've seen this one. I haven't fished with it yet, but I already know what you're probably going to say.
It makes a slimmer profile.
Yep.
So it just falls down through the mats. That's why I started using it. Then I continued to use it because I stab them.
Well, not only that too, but if you look at the shape of this hook, how it's got, the bend is really recessed back. I do feel like you get them fish pinned up in the mats, and he's a long distance away from the barb by being caught back in that little pocket. It's a tighter pocket than what I'm flipping with the 135, and I think that may help keep them on there too. So,
but at the end of the day, it works.
That's right. I'm going to try. I'm going to bump one of those off of you.
It works. I got a whole thing of them in there.
Decent.
I had to talk that guy into it. Dude, I flipped that thing in there. Oh, that's funny. I flipped that thing in there, and he tunk, and I lifted up, and there was nothing there, and I kind of shook it a little bit, and tunk, and I felt him drop it again, and then I popped it, and he tunk, and he held it that time, and he got stabbed by the trocar face
TK 133.
face stabbing device. I know we're catching some big ones, but I like all of them. One of the things that I've found over however many years I've been fishing is most of like the little idiosyncrasies during the day that like make the difference.
Just the little things.
Right, just those little things. Most of that kind of stuff I learned on accident. Like
time on the water.
Yeah, like you were saying, just holding that bait up there. Well, that's because we were sitting here chewing the fat and not fishing. We were talking.
Looking elsewhere,
and then all of a sudden, you catch one. And that's just, so much of this stuff is literally like that. Like, I didn't sit here and think, ooh, I'll pull it to the top of the mat and then just hold it there. No, we were talking about what, I don't even know what we were talking about.
And it worked, so you do it again.
Yeah, I think we might have been talking about beer and chicken wings or something. I'm not 100% sure, but next thing I know, you caught a bass.
Oh, look at here, boys.
Here she comes.
Nice. Another one. Look at that guy. That one's not quite as fat as those other ones, but dude, that's a nice one though.
4-pounder, I'd say, close.
Beauty.
Cool. Nice. I love it. Yeah, so just like structure you look on any lake, points are always a big deal for fish, but the same thing when you're fishing, fishing grass. Anything that sticks out and makes a point, a lot of times those fish are gonna use it as an ambush point. We was rolling down through here, and well, JT we got the trolling motor in there, but she was sitting on a point right there waiting to ambush, staying under there. It's cold, that mat's holding the heat in, but she's just right on the point. Like, what's ahead of JT there is another great place for an ambush point for these fish that are matted up in this vegetation that are still willing to eat. So fish points when you're fishing grass.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at here. Come on with it, son.
Boom.
Yeah.
Ooh, fish landing violation.
2-minute penalty.
Hey, they're here.
This is awesome. We just made a little move. We were kind of up in the upper end of the lake, and I said, you know, that water looks really good down the bottom end of the lake. Let's go down there. And
It's beautiful here. It looks right.
well, that didn't take very long.
Fifth flip. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. That's awesome, man. Yeah, she bit it the first time, and I thought I just hit a stem under the mat. She's real finicky, but when she come back to get it, she loaded up on it real good.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you see when you set the hook how far she had moved.
Yeah, she moved.
Yeah, she moved like really far in that mat. Like when your line came tight, like it.
Yeah, she was moving.
It
for
cut
sure.
the mat. That's
But I was also setting it your way, so I wanted to make sure she had it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, you know, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is I know you used to race Supercross, and I am a huge Supercross fan. I used to race motocross and stuff when I was younger, watch it all the time. And dude, tell me about that, doing that, and then like making the transition from pro Supercross to Major League Fishing.
Yeah, man, it's been the crazy past 10 years. You know, I'd have never dreamed whenever I was racing dirt bikes that, you know, 10 years later I'd be doing,
Right.
you know, pro bass fishing on the Bass Pro Tour. That's just something that we did, you know, at a young age. It's ingrained in our blood. I wish I could still ride now, but obviously there's a lot more risk involved now. It kind of takes the fun out of it, but yeah, it's a fun sport. I actually went to St. Louis Supercross a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
Watched those guys, and every Saturday night spent watching those main events. So.
I do too. Well, I DVR them and then I watch them whenever, because this guy isn't staying up till 4 o'clock.
Yeah, you
got to
stay up late for them West Coast ones.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Yep.
that. But no, I'm just a big fan. Like I said, I used to race dirt bikes. I raced 3-wheelers. I raced 4-wheelers when I was younger. You know, and went all over the country doing it for a couple of years. And it was fun, but break a lot of bones.
Oh yeah.
This is a little bit better.
Little bit easier. Yeah, absolutely.
That's so cool though, to make the transition from one sport like that into another. I mean, that's, you know, not a lot of people ever get the chance to do either one of those,
Well,
but to have actually done them both, that's awesome.
To be truthful, I wasn't very good at Supercross when I raced. I mean, I was there, I'm jumping the triples, I'm the guy landing on the tough blocks, and you know, all that. That's why I got into fishing, because I couldn't cut it as a Supercross racer, you know. So
But if you made
that's
it-
the actual reality, you know, the real truth of why I'm fishing now is because I wasn't going to make it in Supercross.
but you made it to Supercross.
made some main
there's-
events, you know, made a main
Dude,
event,
that's
stuff like that.
That's a
so.
big deal, man.
But I got lapped, but that's why we're here. That's why it all worked out. That's why we're fishing.
No, that's awesome. It's just cool because, like I said, I'm such a big fan. I know you used to do it, and you know, I like it. I'm a Supercrosser at heart.
That's right. There's a lot of good things that come with that. I love that stuff.
Whoa. Oh boy. Oh
He's
boy.
coming. Boom. Just a tail touched. No fish landing violation. Boom!
God, man, what an awesome fit. That was so cool. I was
was
sitting
an
down
awesome
and
bite.
see you just freaking rolling that thing up there. That was so cool. All them eggs in her too. Let's get her back in
Fished
the
to
water.
a lot of high drill, but man, it's been a fun day.
Oh,
We haven't been out here that long, and we've had a
I mean,
very productive day for a cold front in Florida.
dude, these lakes here around Palm Bay, they're just so awesome. And man, we've had an awesome day.
That's fun, man. Thank you for
Let's
having
go
me
put
out.
it on a trailer and
Let's
have a
go.
cold beer.
Let's
What do you
go.
think?
That's right.
The Fishin' Show with JT Kenney is brought to you by Florida Space Coast. Plan your next adventure at visitspacecoast.com. Ardent Reels. Halo Fishing Rods. Freedom Lures. B&W Trailer Hitches. Nichols Lures. Scum Frog. Snag Proof. Bob Steele Chevrolet. Net Bait. Greenway Plants reminds you to thank a farmer. Set the Hook Baits.